So, welcome back to the Codcast. Today, we are sitting down with a true pillar of Indian CODM community, an OG player, a champion, and the owner of formidable Time2Pound T2P, a team that has consistently challenged for the top spots. It's a privilege to have you, Abis, with me.
Thank you so much for having me, bro. It is an honor to be here.
So, for those who might only know the recent success, Abis, you are an original. You have been active since game's competitive inception. Could you share the origin story of your journey in CODM?
Sure. So I never planned to be a pro CODM player. It was never like a goal of mine.
So, you started
I
for
used to
just
play
fun.
Yes, I did. I did. The thing is, I used to be a console player before.
Oh,
I used to play this game called Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And
Yes, I
then
know.
yeah, Overwatch. And I was like top 500 on Xbox and stuff, right? And
Oh,
then slowly I shifted to PC. And then this was around the time I had my 12th boards. So I used to get bored in class. So I used to sit and play. That's the time when the open beta came out for the game.
Call of Duty.
So yeah, for CODM's open beta came out.
Huh.
So that time I started playing the game, and slowly, I made friends. I slowly made friends because we were just playing decently. And this group of friends became a clan. That is how we made Time to Pound.
Oh,
And then after that, we slowly formed a team, and we were again just playing ranked for fun
so
until
how did you get the
yeah.
name of Time to Pound?
Oh, so that is inspired by the original Time to Pound, Scump and Optic.
Oh,
Yeah. So we kind of just copied that. It's not particularly original, but yeah.
but it's a
So
great
Scump
name,
and
to
Formal.
be
So
honest.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Scump and Formal. My friend came up with the name, not me,
Oh,
because I was not into the Call of Duty scene in general. So after that, we started playing ranked and stuff, and then suddenly some teams wanted to scrim us. So we started scrimming. And then I think one of the members from our team was very good friends with Neutrino.
oh,
And back then, I think they were in MYM, Mayhem.
mayhem, mayhem.
Yeah. So we got to scrim them. We got destroyed.
Oh,
But then that's where our that's where our competitive journey began
it's since 2019.
since 2019. Yes.
So,
And then yeah, the first WC came, and that's where we kind of made a name for ourselves.
start the content. Following up on 10 to point formation, we have seen the growth of local talents from the very bottom. What were the first steps and initial hurdles in building a tier 1 team from the ground up? And for the community, how do you find the time to pound DNA or the single most important characteristics that every player on your roster must know?
Okay, so I think it is not really easy to get into competitive. I think it's quite difficult once the scene is established. If you're early to the scene, then you can make a name for yourself. So when we first started out, everyone used to make fun of us. They used to call us, oh, T2, T2, T3, T2P, right? So
T2,
T2.
P2, T2.
Yeah, T2, right? So we used to get trolled a lot because we weren't particularly good because we were not pros. We were not backed by an organization.
You just
Back
started there
then,
playing.
we just started, right? We were just a group of friends playing for fun.
Yes, yes.
So back then, so we used to get destroyed by Mayhem, and then used to have so many other rosters. I think Prevail was in a roster. I forgot what it was called. And then I think my teammate Master, he was in a roster called U
You
Mamba,
Mumbai Sports.
UME. Yeah, U Mamba Esports. And then all of these teams were there, and you used to have Toxie and Monk back in the
The
day, if you
OGs.
remember. Yeah, they used to have their own roster, and it was hard to make a name for ourselves. I think the first bit of spotlight that we did get was we started competing in these smaller tournaments. And I think in one hardpoint, no, team deathmatch, I think, or hardpoint against UME on Raid, we performed well. So that's when the community started finding out who Time to Pound was.
You got some
And
recognition there.
we got some recognition. And then the major spotlight came when I think Hellvenger, I don't know if you remember,
Albanja Whitey, I know.
Hellvenger YT, right?
Uh,
I think he had hosted a sniper tournament, sniper 1v1.
he used to.
Yes, yes, yes. So in that tournament, you had major players like Amur,
Yeah,
Heaven,
yeah, three
and
or more
then
we
you
all
have
know.
yeah, 3 we all know.
Love
You have
sniping.
Elevate. You had all of these players participate, right? And I won that tournament.
Oh, you want like that?
I won that tournament. So that is when everyone started knowing who Abyss was,
Uh-huh.
and through that, the team got some recognition.
That's where it
Yeah.
started.
And yeah, that's where we started forming like a name for ourselves.
And then you
And then when the
continued in
first, yeah,
2025
exactly, right? But then I think the most major moment for us was in the first World Championships.
World World Championship.
Stage three, we were the only underdog team, and we were competing for the last slot for stage four,
Oh,
right? And we ended up facing hackers like from the Middle East servers.
that time there was so many hackers.
Exactly, right? And we played against hackers and people who played on controllers and all this, and we performed very well. It went till the last map,
Oh,
but we lost.
yeah, you can't beat against
We
hackers.
lost. Can't win them. But the community was watching, and that is when we got our recognition for, oh, okay, these players are actually very good at the game.
Oh, I can मैं आपको इतना से समझ पा रहा हूँ क्योंकि
Uh-huh.
I was also there in 2019.
Uh-huh.
I used to
Is
try
it okay?
competitive. That time my name was different. Community was
Uh-huh.
unknown to me. Just
Yes,
five
yes,
six
yes.
group of people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Everything from
Yeah.
it's OG to OG. To be honest,
It is OG to OG, honestly, yes.
I
So
think
I
that's
think
why
the
I'm
biggest,
feeling very nostalgia.
yeah, yeah.
It's so fun to be with you, bro.
Honestly, bro, honestly, it brings back a lot of memories talking about all this
Good
with you.
memories, not
Good
but
memories, yeah. I mean, it was not good when we lost. There's like I was raging, I was crying, but it led to like a lot of good
when
events
you will reach
afterwards.
there and then you will lose, then to be honest, I will also cry so badly.
Yeah, bro, it's not easy, bro. It takes a lot of effort, and that is the most difficult thing as a newcomer
Yes, yes.
is to just establish your name. Like everyone needs to know who you are. Only then will people give you scrims. If you can't scrim good teams, you can't improve.
You can't improve, to be
But
honest.
yeah, but good teams won't scrim you because they don't know who you are, right?
And when you are playing someone below your level, you are like just troll them.
Right, right. It's just fun now. You don't get to improve.
Uh,
So it's hard to establish a name, but once you do, it's not too difficult to keep that momentum going.
yes, once you get, then you will continuous growing
Yeah,
and growing.
people. Yeah, exactly. And then I think if you ask for the DNA of what a T2P player is, I think T2P was one of the only clans that did not have any controversy for the longest time. Back in the day, column community, bro, it was thrive so much contro,
अरे
left,
right.
right, center,
अभी
right?
भी मतलब two three controversies ongoing
वही,
non-stop.
right? अभी भी lot of controversies. लेकिन उस समय we were the only ones that were not toxic.
Uh,
We should never get involved in anything. No cheating, no nothing. It was just very peaceful.
it was actually
So
fun
just
to
be
enter.
exactly right. So be nice, play well, and you're in the team.
Yes,
Like we're part of the clan at least. And then within the clan, we'll see if you play well, if you fit the main squad. A lot of
you will
iterations
get
were
an
there, and then
attention.
finally, well, yeah. When you once like I think eventually after the first 2 years, T2P players started having that recognition in the community, not just the team, but the clan mates also. They're like, oh, they see T2P tag, they get scared.
I was one of them. I was one of them.
Right. So yeah, you see the name, you get that aura, I guess.
That was aura.
That was aura,
It's still
yeah.
an aura. Like
It
opponent
still is, yeah.
P2P, yeah, we are fucked up.
Exactly. Like, because for the longest time we have stayed, and the quality of our players has also remained.
And this time you also
We've
come
upheld,
hashtag
we've
you again.
upheld our reputation. Yeah, again, hashtag three.
This was very unexpected to be honest. No one was. Yes,
Happens, bro.
yes,
We never knew. We never knew. We never thought we'd get here. Like,
actually, Saksam and Kasa are my friends. So I
uh-huh.
I was like, भाई तुम नहीं कर पाओगे तुम नहीं कर पाओगे and then अचानक से न्यूज़ आई है hashtag 4.
Three, bro. Hashtag three. We can turn.
Ah, 3 hashtag 3. Sorry, my bad.
Yes, yes. But yeah, we worked hard for it. We were a bit lazy at first, but then we started putting in the effort eventually.
Yeah,
So
you got so you spend significant time with other major organizations like Revenant Esports, Vivo T2P runs. How did your experience in those large-scale professional environments inform your vision for T2P? Did you intentionally adopt or avoid any specific management styles you saw there?
Mm, so the thing is, us getting into an organization was purely, I'd say we never thought of it. It was never our goal to become a competitive team. So our first organization that I joined was Force One Esports,
Yes.
and that was very short lived. I was in the org for a few months only, but that's what kickstarted it. and then we joined Revenant, and that is where our career truly began as competitive
Complete
players.
players.
Yeah. Now the thing is, the way organizations work and the way clans work are very different. So there's nothing that we basically took from the org for the clan. But our experience in these orgs were very nice because you get to. This is the first time I actually met my teammates like in person.
Oh,
You know,
so you went
we
for
went in a
LAN?
boot camp. Yeah, we went to boot camp actually, boot camp first,
Oh,
and people who didn't have a face, like we didn't know who they were. We only used to hear their voice in game and all.
we only came on game like
Yeah,
hello.
so yeah, exactly right. Hello, hello. We used to play the game, and then now we're seeing each other. It's very real.
That was so मतलब like कितना अच्छा लगता होगा ना कि तुमको हम ऑनलाइन
Very,
मिले
very.
and now we are creating a
Exactly.
bond like this.
Yeah, and we create an actual bond. Like now we become friends rather than teammates. We become friends. And I guess that is one thing that remained consistent throughout my journey in Column. I have only been in a team with my friends. You know,
And you are still
it's
continuing
no
with
one.
them only.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't search for opportunities elsewhere. Nothing. If you're my friend, if you're playing good, we're playing together. We ride or die. You play well, we play well. You play bad, we play bad. It is what it is, right?
Let's have someone
And
just.
yeah, and I guess that is the same ideology we kept in T2P as well.
Uh,
Like once you're part of the family, like once you're part of T2P, we're all just friends now.
we all friends and
Like
family. Let's have some fun.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You play well, you do your thing. If you're toxic, you get kicked. But then if you're nice, then no problem, no.
Well, almost everyone is toxic in Kodam Live now.
Yeah, see, that is there. But back in the day, there was a section of nice players.
Yes,
So
I know. You don't know me personally because I invited you through WhatsApp. But my
yeah.
main focus is now like I create memes based on controversies. To be honest,
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
get
Good, good.
I get
Very good
25K
content, bro.
views
Then.
mostly.
Oh wow, that's nice, bro.
And
Like at least for a column YouTuber.
and there was a meme for Abhi's when he went in WC
Oh no.
that went 144K, and they mentioned it in their blog also.
Oh
Like
my
it was a
god.
milestone for me, to be honest.
Is it?
I will
Oh
send you
no.
after this podcast.
Yes, yes, for sure, for sure. I have not come across it.
You actually disabled your account, I think.
Oh no, no, my YT account is still there.
Oh,
I think I've not uploaded in a while,
oh no,
so
my friend
maybe that's
told
why.
me when I say to get, I want to contact Abhis. He like, no, bhai, he deleted his account.
अबे नहीं मैं हूँ.
ऐसा फिर then I
I'm
contacted
on.
your मैंने मैंने कोशिश की आपका फिर व्हाट्सएप नंबर ढूंढने की.
हाँ हाँ
हाँ,
हाँ.
तो ले
No, I'm on Insta. Like you could have messaged me on Insta. YouTube, I'm very inactive, but yeah, Insta would have worked. Oh, WhatsApp
I
also
checked
works.
your
Yes.
YouTube also last post 3 years.
Very lazy, bro. Very lazy.
It's
What to
we
do?
are going with studies also na.
I finished my studies just now, yes,
Oh,
but yeah, I was busy with studies and now work and everything.
so so you have been sponsored by many orgs. Which one would you love to be a part of again and why?
Hands down, Revenant.
Revenant all time.
Revenant was so when we joined Revenant, Revenant was just starting. So we were the first team that Revenant Esports had,
Oh,
and now Revenant are one of the biggest esports organizations in India.
they started in
And
Kodam, right?
they started in CODM,
And now they are
yes.
one of the biggest name in BGMI.
They're one of the biggest, exactly. They're one of the biggest in the country, right? They're known worldwide. So I think I love to be a part of that process, and I will love to continue
With them.
growing with them. So yeah.
So what was your starting phases like? How did you get into managing and organizing sports event in India?
Mm, so now, I was not particularly into managing per se. It's just what I learned because I had a manager called Octane back in the day,
Yes, yes, I know him.
and yeah, Octane, right? And he used to manage tournaments and stuff. So it's whatever I've learned from him, but I did not get too much into the managing aspect of things. I have done casting.
Oh, you have
I
done
have
that.
done. I've casted quite a few tournaments
Oh,
actually.
your voice is great to be
But
honest for a caster.
thank you so much, bro. Yeah. So I've casted a bit. I have hosted in the sense like these auction tourneys and all have been there.
Haha.
But I have not really gone into the management aspect of things. Yes.
To be
That's
honest,
too much for
auction
me.
tournaments are very much controversial.
Very controversial, but it's also fun because the whole community is involved.
It's
No,
fun. It's fun.
normally if you take column tournaments, only like 3 4 teams are there, 4 5 teams.
Winning
The
that tournament.
entire community. Yeah, exactly. Not everyone gets a chance to play.
And to be honest, it's a small community, but it's a loving community.
It is. It is. It is a hating community also, but it is also a loving community.
So, what were some of the biggest difficulties you faced in the community, and how did you overcome them?
Uh, Biggest difficulties I faced in the community. Now, to be honest, I was never involved in the community.
You just like play,
I
let's
just
play, then forget everything.
Yes, exactly. It was just me, my friends, my team. We come, we play scrims, we go home, done, right? Because we were in community groups and all, and then there was a lot of drama going on. And at that point, you were forced to pick a side. You either pick this team or you pick that team to support. And we did not want to be in any of that, right? And we had that reputation that we upheld before. So we honestly, the best way to deal with the community is to not really be involved in the core of it. You can watch it from afar, but if you're involved too much, you will get dragged into
Just
controversies.
like me. Just being a part
Exactly, right.
and collecting my
It,
content.
Wahi, right? And that's where you can enjoy the most. You get your friends, right? You sit back, get popcorn, watch the community.
Yeah, just enjoy your time. It's
Just
for fun,
enjoy
bro.
your time
Only.
there. It is for fun. After all, it is just a game. But other than that, I think the most difficult part of the community is as a clan leader, I am also responsible for the activities of my clanmates, the behavior of my
It
clanmates.
is, it is.
So yeah, so we've had a handful of very, very toxic people in the clan, and we've got messages from others saying, "Oh, this your clanmate is doing this, your clanmate is doing that," and I had to apologize. I had to talk to the clanmate, and I don't like kicking anyone, right? I don't really like that because I become friends with them.
You
But
are
there have
a
been
part of
times
the
where we've
team
had
now.
to, yeah. But sometimes we've had to make that decision of like about certain people.
It's
So
necessary
that's
to do that
microman.
sometimes.
It is right. It is necessary because it got too much, where it was spreading within the clan itself. It was not just toxic to others; it's toxic within to the people in the clan itself. So taking that necessary behavioral action was probably the hardest. Those micromanaging, like
Uh-huh.
you're not only taking care of yourself but also taking care of others. That is probably the hardest part in the community.
Yes, it is. So, how did your perspective on the Indian esports scene change as you grew more?
Uh, I actually, how do I answer this? I never really had much of a perspective on the esports scene, right? Because initially I was only a console player,
Uh-huh.
and console ka scene to is dead. There is no console scene in India,
Yeah.
right? Uske baad, that's why I shifted to PC for Overwatch, because I wanted to play the World Championship.
Hmm.
And then that time I found out that there is not much of a PC scene also in India.
It's
There
only
is only
mobile,
a
or we
scene.
can say BGMI.
Only
Only
BGMI.
BGMI.
That I'll get to that. So if you're playing on PC, you have a scene only for Dota or League of Legends.
Mhm.
Back then, उस समय Valorant नहीं था. अब तो Valorant है, Valorant का scene है. लेकिन उसके पहले there was only a scene for Dota or League of Legends.
CS2 be a little bit
CS2 हाँ बहुत कम. लेकिन like there was not a competitive scene. People were playing. There was a community for CS, but there was no tournaments.
tournaments were very
At
less.
least that I had come across. Yeah, it was only like school, college level tournaments.
Oh,
But League of Legends and Dota used to have a few more bigger tournaments here and there. So that's when I started playing CODM without having any intention. I used to play BGMI before.
oh,
I used to play with friends. I used to play for fun. Then I slowly started understanding the fact that there is a scene in India, but it's only for mobile games. And by mobile games, it is only for
BGMI.
BGMI. And every year in CODM, since 2019,
Yes.
we used to have during January or even before Jan, like December previous year. Next year there won't be World Cup. Next year there won't be WC, and every year there will be WC. And around WC time, everyone will tell, "Oh, you know what, bro? There will be 5, 6 more Call of Duty mobile tournaments. All big tournaments will come."
And they never come.
They will tell. They will never come. They will come. World Championship will come. There will be one more small tournament, and that is it. It's all just minor tournaments.
SPS used to happen, then this is not happening.
That happened very late. That happened in 23, I think.
Oh,
No, Master. Yeah, so when Masters came out, we did not have Masters. We didn't have called them Masters. We had only WC. Then we had DreamHack for the first time in 2023.
3.
2023 was the first time we had DreamHack.
Oh,
And 2023 was a very successful year for CODM.
oh,
Because not only did we have DreamHack, we also had that Odyssey tournament in Meghalaya, where we got players from Garina region as well to come participate.
uh-huh.
That was a huge tournament. Although there are certain things about that tournament that I cannot make a comment of.
You have to stay out of controversies.
Tournament's over, but prize money
Scam, scam.
hosted by the government.
Oh, we can't say anything then. Cancel
I
हो
don't know.
जाएंगे.
Who am I to comment? Who am I to comment? I am just a player.
We are just a player. I am just a person.
Right. But yeah, so that year was actually very good for CODM because we had WC, we had DreamHack, we had Odyssey, and we had Masters because DreamHack was the qualifier for Masters.
Oh,
Yeah. So 2023 to 2024 was a very successful year for CODM. But before and after that has been very dead. Whereas BGMI, and there was a point where PUBG was banned,
that PUBG was
and
mine.
there still wasn't a scene in India for any other game.
They were playing with VPN calls.
Right. So I understood that the esports scene in India is essentially only for
Only
BGMI.
for BGMI.
And if you want to play BGMI, it's too late.
It's
Because
too.
hundreds of teams are there.
You can't create a team. You can't find scrims daily. It's very matlab, stressful to be honest.
Right, you can't get into it now because, like I said, right, you need to make a name for yourself. How will you make a name for yourself when there's 1,000 people in front of you already waiting for a chance?
They are just doing that thing only, and we are at that age. We can't do that.
Yeah, I'm old now, bro. I'm old. I can't do all that.
So
so,
yeah.
so yeah, that was my view on the Indian esports scene, at least as of now.
So
But it might change once Valo Mobile comes.
you will play.
But hopefully.
I was playing and they banned me.
Oh no!
I,
So I do have a bit of experience playing Valo on PC. So
actually,
I
I
might
need
try.
gyroscope, so I I can't.
Oh, gyro! I can't use gyro, bro. I can't use gyro.
No, only
Claw,
like
yeah. Claw enough. Yeah,
video.
yeah, enough, bro. Fingers are enough.
I can't play without gyro, bro. Even a little bit I
That's
need.
it. Bro, I could never learn. I could use gyro in PUBG. I can't use it in CODM.
I learned it from PUBG also.
PUBG is it? Okay. But
So
yeah.
tell us a memorable story or experience that stands out from your journey with CODM India. Perhaps a highlight from one of your tournaments or something.
Mm, there are quite a few actually. There are quite a few. I think the most memorable or the memory that I cherish the most, along with my teammates, next teammates, is our qualification for stage 5 in 2021.
Oh, that was first time maybe.
It was the first time we qualified for stage 5, and it was off of a reverse sweep. It
Against
was a
whom?
reverse sweep against True Rippers.
Oh,
So the first hard point, we lost. It was for 150 points back then.
yeah, I
So hard
remember.
point,
Hardpoint
yeah, we
domination,
lost.
search and destroy.
Exactly, right? So hard point, we lost 147, 150.
Huh.
Search and destroy, we lost. I think it was 6-7 or 5-6, whatever the score was. We lost by one run. There was no overtime back then.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah. So that time, my teammate Zyro, his earphones disconnected in the last round.
Oh my god.
We had no audio. So this time, the team is panicking. Right? The team is like, "Oh no, what will we do? Like this is our final chance. We need to qualify." And then from there, we started domination. We destroyed hard point. We destroyed search and destroy. We destroyed again, and we came back, and that was iconic.
The happiness were like, finally we did it.
We were all jumping. We didn't know what to do.
And you were in boot camp, right?
We were in boot camp that time. Yes, yes. We even have a vlog of
You did
that moment.
party to की होगी उसमें.
Obviously, bro. We were everywhere. It was insane.
हाँ.
And even before that, for stage 3 to stage 4, no one thought we would qualify because we were playing the best Arab team, 3RB.
Oh.
We had to beat 3RB to qualify for stage 4. And even that, we ended up winning. And that was also a crazy match. We won on hard point Hackney Yard.
At that time, every Indian team were scared of P3RB to be honest.
Arabs, right? No one thought we'd win. No one thought we would
Uh,
win, but we actually qualified. So that year was honestly
Best year for
quite
you.
best year for us. It was very iconic for us.
So
Yeah.
that's
And then there was one tournament where, oh, I think even the WC after that, so 2022 WC, I think we went very close with Godlike on one of our matches. We went 2-2,
Um,
and then we lost S&D 5-6
oh,
again.
oh, that was so sad for you. So.
That was very sad for us because then afterwards we just lost the tournament. But then there was one more minor tournament for like Upthrust, I think. Upthrust season one.
Maybe.
We beat Godlike. So
Oh,
that was the first time we had actually defeated Godlike, and it was very iconic for us.
they are very less. ऐसा बहुत कम ही टाइम है जहाँ गॉडलाइक डिफीट हुई है इंडिया में.
Exactly. So we were on that list of the number of times Godlike have been beaten.
मिल गया. So if we accept that year as the best, what specific game change or meta defined it? What it's a specific weapon balance, the map full rotation, or perhaps a unique tournament structure that brought one of the absolute best in the Indian teams.
Oh, this I think the best meta for Indian teams was the Fennec meta.
Fnac was one of the
I
goodest,
think Fennec meta was one of the best metas for the
and
Indian
that was
scene.
not toxic to be honest. You need a particular
Correct.
skill to master it.
Yes, yes, yes. You do. I had that skin. So
We all do. I am also an SMG player.
no, so the World Championship that we qualified to stage 5 in 2021, I did not have the Fennec skin. I played as a red dot,
Oh,
and that is why I became famous because I had that weird triangle red green dot kind of thing.
haha.
No one had seen it, right? And I performed well with it. Then afterwards, when they re-released the draw, I got the mythic. So the Fennec mythic era was one of the best for the game.
That was my favorite skin. I never get it.
Exactly. So Fennec mythic era was fantastic for the game. I don't think any other era was as memorable. The CBR meta was very annoying. CBR meta was bad.
We were like CBS. That was
It was
skillless.
yeah,
Skillless.
skillless. But one more skillless gun that I enjoyed was the MX9. MX9 meta was very nice.
MX time was good.
And QQ9. QQ9 meta was also beautiful.
I still use Tukunai sometimes.
QQ9, right? So I think the general rule that I liked was I liked metas where the mobility was high, where
Oh,
strafe speed was high.
yeah.
MX9 and QQ9 had beautiful strafe speeds. So any SMG meta was the meta that I preferred to me, and I feel like Indian teams played the best during SMG metas.
We can actually and got like best map is SND firing.
Exactly, got like SND firing was insane. So yeah, SMG maps were always very good for the Indian scene, and I think tournament structure wise, not much of an opinion, but I do just like standard tournament. Double elimination is just proper. So I don't think there's anything new that was invented for the Indian scene. But I think LAN, DreamHack LAN was a huge moment for the Indian scene for CODM.
And this time they are not doing it.
This time they're not, bro. What can I say? What to say? But yeah, it was actually a very successful event, and that brought back life in the community because it was something the community had not experienced.
Actually, I also left Call of Duty at 2023, but I started
23
again cause of DreamHack, to be honest.
for DreamHack, yeah, right.
And
It was
also
so
for
hype.
what like hashtag 2 in WC.
Yes, that view, what a moment it was. Like, I remember, I think like 50 people, 50 of us were on Discord.
Oh,
We were
you,
watching the match. We were watching Godlikes run live, and oh my god, we were so proud. It was late at night. We were all just shouting. My parents woke up
you
like,
know, I
"What
used to
happened?"
sleep at 10 p.m. that time. All
Oh,
of our friends, like Kashta, you know Scotland, maybe.
uh-huh.
Scotland is my closest friend in community.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So, me, Scotland, Major Beast, and as 10, 20 people were watching the match.
Watching the match. Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah.
the last moment, we were like, yes, yes, jeet gaye.
Bro, that LG versus Godlike match.
7-0 is dream. That was like, oh my
Historic,
god.
historic run. Honestly, beautiful.
So, so let's talk about the next generation. Do you think it's hard for the talented Yugi player to secure a sponsor in the current CODM landscape?
Yes, it is very hard to get a sponsor because we ourselves did not have a sponsor for WC.
So, if
So
securing a sponsor is indeed tough, from the
it
owner's
is very
perspectives, what is the non-negotiable metric besides raw kills that a team or player must have to even start a sponsorship conversation? What should aspiring managers put in their proposal?
I think from an organization's perspective, right? I don't think they care too much about anything else other than how much money the team can make for them. If you're being honest,
Uh-huh.
right? So I think the monetization part is the only thing that you need to somehow find a way to justify while getting a sponsorship. So if you let's say try to approach a sponsor, I think One thing that would really help is a good social media following. If you have a good social media presence, orgs will like that because you give exposure to the org.
They want exposure only.
They want exposure, right? Because most of the orgs in the community are growing orgs, other than Godlike and Soul Vitality. Other orgs, they're starting new, so they want people to know them. That would really help. So exposure is one thing, and then obviously this is, I think, the most important factor is having tournaments.
That's
You
important.
can you can only approach an organization if CODM has a roadmap.
So,
And we've approached hundreds of orgs.
oh,
Every time the organization asks one question: what is CODM's roadmap for this year? And we have no answer. We have no answer. We just say WC is there. That's all. No answer. Because Activision never gives us a roadmap.
never.
So never. But other than that, I guess if you actually ask for the questions of what can a player do to get into an org, obviously you got to be good at the game,
Yes,
and you need to be able to invest time. Orgs look for time, as in you play for 1 2 hours a day. You're not going to get sponsored even if you're very good, because you need to be part of a team. Just because you play well does not mean a team will automatically do better. The whole team has to do well with you.
they need
So you
time.
need to be able to, you need to dedicate time to it. And I feel like, ironically enough, you already should have a device. Like, people need a sponsor to get a device, but you need a device to get a sponsor.
That's a
You know,
very sad tool.
it is sad. Like, sure, you might not need the greatest of devices, but you need at least a 120
Decent
FPS
device
device,
to play perform
a
well.
decent device, right? So you've got to have at least a phone that's like 25,000 rupees, like, or 20k. 20k phone, you get 90 to 120 FPS. That with that you can somehow prove yourself,
That's
because
enough
the
for
whole,
proving yourself.
yeah, right. Because we this year we were unsponsored, right? And Godlike and Vitality, Godlike and Soul, they're all on 144 FPS
Yes,
devices. Other teams also got on to 144, but most of us were on, no, most, all of us were on 120 FPS, except for one of us.
master.
And it does, no, it was random. Random bought a Red Magic.
Oh,
Everyone else were on 120 FPS phones, and it is a disadvantage.
disadvantage to be honest.
At least, but 120 to 144 is not as extreme as 60 to 120 is, or 90 to
I
120.
know that thing because I'm a 60 FPS
Exactly.
player.
60 FPS. It's very difficult. Like, 60 is fine for if you're playing good and ranked, but ranked and competitive are two different
I tried
ball games.
competitive this year and last year also, and I was
It's very difficult.
khatam.
I know. It's very difficult.
Uh,
And then I guess if you do want to be a pro, you need good Wi-Fi.
so this time, why didn't
But
you get any sponsorship from any org?
no, no tournaments.
Like,
No tournaments.
like, मैंने जैसे कि तुम आखिरी आखिरी मोमेंट में तो लेके आते हो जैसे एवेनेंट एंड अडॉक्स इस बार कैसे?
Uh, Revenant. The thing is, Revenant always invested only during WC.
हाँ,
But then the investment does not justify the returns, because when we join an org, we ask them for devices,
हाँ, हाँ.
right? We ask them for boot camp, we ask them for all this, and they have to put in money. Now, CODM does not run on iPhones. CODM runs better on Android phones.
हाँ.
So all of these orgs, they have spare iPhones from BGMI. They have last year iPhones, but then it does not work for us. We'll still be at a disadvantage.
So
So they
that's
have
why
to
you didn't
invest.
get sponsorship this
They
time.
have to, right? They have to invest on Android phones.
हाँ, हाँ.
After they're done with us, they can't sell the Android phones because there's no resale value, right? So when you put all this, and then they have to give us a salary.
Oh, after this salary.
All of this, the only money that the organization will get is a cut from the prize money. Prize money also Activision has reduced.
This time it was very low.
It is reduced. So what money does the organization make from the team? What do they get by sponsoring you other than pure exposure?
It was like just doing chanda.
Right, right. They give you a jersey, you put it on, okay, or gets exposure. What do you get from it? You don't get anything.
That's that
So
thing.
you can't find a middle ground. Even though this time we did have devices, we didn't ask for devices,
Mhm.
but it doesn't justify the means. Like, I think esport organizations in India right now, they have the wrong mindset when it comes to actually growing.
Mhm.
I feel like every organization right now in the scene is expecting to make a profit off of the first team that they have itself. But that is not how it works. Honestly, this is one thing I learned off of the orgs that I worked with.
Uh-huh.
You don't make money from the players and the tournaments. You make money from brand deals,
Brand is the main thing to
partnerships that you make,
uh,
right? That will come if your team performs well.
performs well. They will give you
So the
exposure for
team,
that.
exactly. So now they can go take a brand. They can get a brand deal by saying, "Oh, look, our team did this, this, this. They get so many views. Sponsor us." Now that money does not go to the team,
That
but
they are safe
somehow,
profit.
yeah, the org gets the money. But the orgs don't think about all this. They say, "Oh, I'll put 10,000 rupees. I need 30,000 rupees from your tournament. Will you give
That's
me?"
kindly wrong, to be honest.
It won't happen. It won't happen. At least not in column.
I am a businessman, to be honest. And
Yeah,
if I will sponsor something, then I will expect
expect a return,
exposure. I
right?
will obviously that I
Exactly.
need 10 customers from them, nothing else.
Exactly. But esport organizations are a loss making machine until they start earning money.
Huh.
So you just have to build up the company until you get to that point. And this is something that Revenant did very well.
Revenant grew
They knew
from
what to
bottom to
do.
top, to be honest.
Exactly, exactly. And they did, right? They had their whole plan, right? Their game plan was perfect.
Actually, and it's now we can see how good their plan
Exactly.
was.
It worked for them, but
Without
not
doing that,
every
you
org
can't
thinks
success.
this way. Exactly. Not every org thinks this way.
So,
Yeah.
well, we are talking about future next generation. So, I need your personal opinion on these four next generational players. One is Nix, Flirt, Krasa, and Saksam. Two of them are your teammates.
Crusher and Saksham are my teammates. They're beautiful, great players, great people, very nice. They're dedicated players as well.
Do you know
It
Nix
was
and
it
Flirt?
was it was. Hmm?
Nix and Flirt, do you know them?
I have played with Flirt a little bit. I played against Flirt a lot. I have not played too much with or against Nyx,
Oh,
but I do know he's also a great player.
uh-huh.
Flirt is also amazing. Flirt is he's a little anti OBJ from what I've seen.
He is.
He's a little bit of a slayer, but he again amazing gun skill. Even Crusher and Saksham, great gun skill, great dedication. If the scene was more alive and active, they would have gone places.
All four of them are doing currently very great, to be honest. That's why
They are
I'm
there. I
talking
think.
to you.
Yeah, they are doing great. And I'm happy to have played with them.
Actually, अभी आप कहने से पहले ना, they were playing in a tournament finals.
Oh, I think against Godlike or something.
No, no,
No.
no. They are playing against each other.
Oh, against each other.
So Nix and Flood were in CU, and
Oh, Siu and Valorix,
yeah,
right? I think
and Saxon and Krasa were in Veloix.
Valorix. Yes.
So
Yeah.
Krasa team kills were like 4, 5, 10, and Krasa kills
Hmm.
were 29. In
Oh my God,
control, in control, Ovi.
Krasha is incredible with his Odin.
And if
Krasha's
you don't know,
AR is
then
amazing.
Saxon did a 1v5 ace against Godlike.
Oh, that's my guy, bro.
Uh,
That's my goat. Saksham, my goat. Saksham and Krasha, my goats.
Both gods. And Nix and Flood are in this list because every time I see their tournaments, their kills are always above their team members. Always. So
You can see the dedication, bro. Like I know Nixon Flood grind a lot.
I mean they are in
So
next generational and they are doing pretty good, to be honest.
I only wish there was more of a scene.
I
If there was
hope
more of an esports scene, if they were 2 years early, then they would have grown a lot.
they will have. I mean
They're a
we could
little
have
late.
seen God like us maybe.
We could have. You never know, right? But then that's the thing. They're a bit late to the scene, so not many tournaments right now.
Let's see what will
But I
happen.
hope. But I hope they get the platform that they
I
deserve.
hope they succeeds in this scene and also I want to Call of Duty to live forever because this game feels home, to be honest.
It is. It is. I have tried playing other games. No other game
No,
brings me
no
back
game
like
feels
CODM.
home. Like whenever I feel sad, lonely, I play this game and I'm happy.
CODM, yeah. Facts.
So you and IGL, the brain of the operation. How much more mentally taxing is the IGL role comparing to being a pure slayer? What sacrifices did you have to make in your personal gameplay to take on the responsibility? And how do you handle that pressure?
I think every year I learned a lot about what it takes to be an IGL through multiple people actually. And I think the first thing that I learned is that as an IGL, you have to be calm.
You need to
You have
calm mind.
you need to be calm. Yeah, because if you're panicking, the whole team starts to panic, and now it just goes to shit. right? Everyone's just like they're losing their minds because you're not always going to be in the lead.
No.
You're not always going to be winning. There are going to be moments where you're going to be down 3 rounds, 4 rounds, right? And eventually I switched. So one of the first sacrifices I had to make was I had to give up my sniper role.
Oh, oh.
I started off as a sniper in CODM, and I was very good at sniping. But then I had to fit the roles that suited my team because back then we had 3 people who could snipe on the team: me, Master, and Zyro.
Haha, Master the OG sniper.
Master and Zyro were OG snipers, and I also used to snipe. But
Already
then,
told you on the tournament.
exactly right.
Yeah.
But then we had to decide what was the best for the team. Right. So the best for the team was for me to play SMG and be the entry fragger.
Oh, oh.
So the first thing that I gave up was my sniper role. And then towards 2023, I think 2023, I tried to IGL so much where I stopped caring about my own gameplay and my eyes were just on the map.
Oh, oh.
So I used to bottom frag every map. I used to bottom frag,
Your mind is
but
there, like, what should we do?
yeah, I was playing chess because I used to look at where my team is, where the enemy team is, non-stop. I used to tell my teammates where to go. I used to play for them. I never used to play for myself.
Even we can
So
see
that
when
was
Pavel was yelling for his team, his performance were very down compared to normally.
exactly exactly. So it was very taxing, and it changed my playstyle entirely.
Oh, oh.
I was a very aggressive, in your face, slight peak, ego challenge kind of player. But when I started focusing on the IGLing aspect, I couldn't do that because I was just losing gunfights.
Haha.
Right, so that it took a hit and it hurt my confidence as a player, but my confidence as an IGL went up because I was able to read the game a bit better.
We were getting better with time.
I was getting better, and then eventually 24 also I tried to balance it, but it was getting difficult. So this year I actually decided to give up my IGL role because I wanted
Oh,
to
oh.
focus more on my own gameplay. At least in response. SND I can IGL, that's not a difficult thing. SND is a bit slow, you can read, you can do. But for hardpoint and all, as the game evolved, the rotation calls, the positioning calls, every single call out became very important. You had to make call outs for, like, duo synergies, like synergy play. You play together. Like, oh bro, wait, I'm coming. No, let's push together.
Yes.
Or, you push from driveway, we'll push from white. Joby, right?
Haha.
So this and all became very taxing for me as an IGL because I could not play at all. I was an SMG player. I'm the entry fragger. Most of the times I go in first, I die first. So it became a loop. I used to spawn, I used to look at map, I used to die. Spawn, look at map, die. I said, you know what, bro? Let the let the AR players take that role.
Mm.
Let me just do my thing and respawn. SND I can manage with you. So yeah, that's how it kind of evolved. It is very taxing. It takes a hit on your mental capacity. You get more tired. If matches go on
It's
for
very tiring
longer, you
for
get
your mind.
tired. It's very tiring. And you might end up, if you focus, the better you get at IGLing, the worse you get at gunfights. So you need to get to a point where the team just knows how to play so that you don't have to do much of an IGL role.
You will learn
But
with time. You need
you will
experience.
get
You need to
better.
play more
Exactly.
games
You need to play more. You need to play more with the team.
with the team, whole team.
So at that point, you don't have to tell them everything. The team will just know what to do, and then you can start playing your game. Then you can get better at your own gunfights.
Yes, yes. So, creating a successful roster is like solving a puzzle. From your experience, what are the five essential rules of profiles needed to create a perfect CODM team? And what is the most overlooked non-medical quality?
Uh, I think if you want the most basic answer, they need to fit gun rolls, right?
In technical rules?
You need a shotgunner, you need two SMGs, two ARs, two snipers. So you build a team off of that at first. And then, of course, like you said, mechanical skills. You need to be good at gunfight. You need to have some decent positioning at least.
You need to.
You shouldn't
You
be
need
like
to know
you shouldn't be
everybody's
running around.
guns,
You
or
need to know, right? Yeah, for whatever gun you use, you need to know where to play from.
where I can give best
Yeah,
value to my team.
exactly, right. So these are the most obvious answers. But I think something that you go more in depth to is when you look at your role. A lot of people tend to ignore the value that the OBJ player gets or the person around filtering positions and spawns. Everyone kind of starts focusing on the kills. So let's say if a person drops 50 kills, the rest of the team is on 20. They're like, oh wow, he's playing amazing. But you never know if those 50 kills that he got is even contributing to the team.
Yes,
Because he can be in spawn, he can get 4 kills in spawn. Team won't have point. So what's the use, right? So I think one of the most important things that I would consider while choosing a teammate is how much they contribute to the
to
team
the team.
than what they do for themselves. Because getting kills is something you do for yourself. How they contribute to the team and to the OBJ. And as the game evolved, the whole spawn trap, Slayer kind of roles, they went away. Now everything just became OBJ focused.
Follow BG focus.
Yeah. So you focus more on how a player plays OBJ, plays around OBJ, in and out. Now, this is one important thing. But the most overlooked thing is communication. Communication, I feel like most players, they don't really know how to communicate. They'll be great at the game. They can shoot, they'll kill, they'll slide, they'll do all this.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't know how to communicate. And that, I think, is the most overlooked aspect of anything when it comes to picking a player. Because most people, they go with people who get kills, people who play well, but they don't know if they communicate. Because sometimes players who play well, they become silent in game.
I also
Or
one of them.
if or if you're losing, you become quiet.
No, but
If you're losing, you become
give
quiet.
your reasons why you are.
Yeah, right. And then a lot of people, they only call out what they see, or after they kill an enemy, they're like, "Oh, dead." They're like, "Oh, heaven, dead." What will I do with that information now? Like, a lot of people just say, "Oh, I see one there. I see one there. I see one there," just
Where's
shouting.
there?
They're like, "Yeah, they're like heaven, 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 heaven." Right? And just loud. They have like a very bad mic. Like, oh.
So
So that you need to know how to communicate. You need to
communication is
know
the
how to
key.
tell. You need to be clear. You can't be like, "Oh, bro, one guy is there." Where?
Where?
One guy in OBJ. There are 15 corners in the point.
Yeah.
Like, one on hill. Where?
Be
Right.
specific. It's where
Be specific.
we didn't get that much time
Exactly.
to be process that.
Right. Exactly. So I think that is very overlooked. Good communication is very overlooked.
Yeah. So you have played against Godlike many times. Has the gap between your team and their increased over time, or is it simply because you haven't been able to dedicate enough time to the game?
This is a very good question, actually. So I think up until 2022, 2023, the gap was not that much.
Yeah.
Like we used to go close to God. Like sure, we didn't
You all
win,
did
but we used
quite
to go
well.
close. Right? It used to go very
Uh,
close, and like especially in tournaments, scrims we used to get destroyed. That's a different story. Tournaments we used to put up a fight.
uh,
Like always, there was always a case where HPs we used to win. HPs used to go close. Dom used to go close. SND we used to get destroyed, but sometimes you never know. SNDs also go close. You never know. But after 2023, I think Godlike got access to better coaching.
oh,
They got access to an international coach,
yeah. That is
and that
everything to be
exposure,
honest.
exactly, that exposure wasn't there to most of the teams in the community. And the fact that Godlike were dedicating proper hours, like they were in the boot camp 24/7, all 6 players. We had our own lives, we had college,
Yeah.
we were at home, we had families and stuff, and that's where the gap started to form.
Oh,
And then what happened? So at that time, we used to scrim Godlike regularly. We used to scrim them every day. So this ties back to the point that I said earlier. When you scrim good teams, you also get better teams.
yeah.
So eventually, they stopped scrimming Indian teams. At least they stopped scrimming us as much. They
Uh-huh.
used to scrim international teams. They scrim Japan, Arab, NA, EU, right? So once they started spreading to the global teams,
Mm-hmm.
we stopped getting that exposure to them.
Oh,
So we couldn't grow with them. And then after 2023, that gap became very wide.
yeah. It's
To the point where no team in India could compete with Godlike other than maybe Vitality and Soul, because they also had the same exposure.
same exposure,
They
same
also
support
had,
they got
yeah, they also had the boot camp. They also had, like, they
devices and
sat and
all.
played the game. Yeah, devices, Wi-Fi. They
Yes,
sat and played the game
that's the good.
24/7. Like, they had a coach. Coach lived with them, and all of this. But no other team had access to all of that. So that is when the gap really became very apparent.
It's increasing day by day. So
Now they're at a point where no other Indian team can touch them.
the gap, like
Yeah,
after like Warden Viper joined them, the team became so good. Like it's the proud of India. Proud for
Yeah,
them.
they became a complete roster where every player is great. They have their weightage and they perform well. Insane mechanical skill, everything.
Every player can clutch any moment.
They became a complete package,
Yeah.
like a proper roster. Yeah.
So finally, this is crucial for many young players. How hard was it for you to balance the demanding schedule of professional CODM, the practice, the events, the travel, with your academic life and studies? What advice do you have for players facing that extra drama?
Again, good question. For me, I didn't have much pressure when it comes to studies
Oh,
because I was like, I know how to balance in the sense when it's time to study, I study.
oh,
So parents also there was no pressure because exams may I used to get marks.
yeah, but then
So
families are like
if
good.
you're yeah if you're topping school and college, why will parents question you if you're sitting and playing 10 hours a day? So
Yes,
you're gonna score marks anyways. Now, but I know not everyone is gonna be able to manage it the same way. They will need to study and all. So in that regards, I think focus more on academics first. Like, see, study when you have to study. You know, if you have an exam next week, study from this week. You don't have to study from last month.
1 week is
You can
enough.
grind. Yeah, 1 week is enough. You can sit and grind. Remaining 2, 3 months, you sit and grind non-stop. You play how much ever you want. But I think getting that support from your parents is important. Like you have
Yeah,
to tell them that, or you have to show them that you can actually do well. If you can provide proof with that. Otherwise, I think the biggest issue with playing competitive is it takes a hit on your social life.
yeah, we can.
There have been so many times where my friends have all gone out and they're like, bro, come, come. And I'm like, I have scrim.
Same happens with me, bro, all the time, all the
Right.
time.
Yeah, bro. So it's very difficult to manage that. Sometimes I have to skip scrims. If I skip the scrim, my teammates are mad. If I skip meeting my friends are mad. You know.
You know what happened with me when I was playing scrims? I got a girl, and when I stopped playing scrims, girl also went bye 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 bye.
Right. Same. Like so, once you get into a relationship as well, like for me, it's hard to it's kind of difficult to balance and keep your girlfriend happy and keep your team happy at the same time.
She will not understand
So
what's this esports and all stuff.
right, right. Yeah, at least see, my girlfriend was very supportive when it comes to this. She was helpful, and whenever I used to go meet her, I used to come back by 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, scrim time, and you know the time you have to play.
It's good that you have.
So and she was supportive. Like she understood the fact that I also have to do this because it's more like I'm the IGL. I have to be responsible for my team.
I used to say my girl that I am going to play games with my friends, so she was all angry all the time.
Right, right. All this. So you need that understanding from the people around you. Also, your friends also need to support you and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, other than giving up on some social aspects of your life, I think it should be fine. You not see. I think you don't need to play too much. Also, you need to play like 2, 3 hours a day, which people play anyways. The only problem is you need to play. You need to play at a fixed point in time. Like you play, let's say 3, 4 hours a day. You play 1 hour in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, 1 hour in the night. But you need to put all of that at the same time. From 7 o'clock till 11 o'clock, you need to sit and play.
yeah.
That is different.
And otherwise, that time will go into just warm up.
Yeah, right. That's all. So you need to find a way to balance that. Do I have tips for how to balance? It just happened, bro. But yeah.
So we had some serious talk right here. Let's have
Hmm.
some fun now. We have some games for you.
Uh-huh.
So first game is you have to guess player by some lines and their rules in the game.
Oh, okay.
These are
I don't know
easy
if
and you can guess them easily.
okay.
So he is the man whose signature phrase is born to crush, and he is rarely seen without his iconic spectacles.
Crush it.
Yes, it is Crusher.
I crush it.
I have choose according to you.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yes.
So next one is he kind of looks like Goblin from BGMI. You may know him. You already know. And his role is an sniper.
Oh wait, I don't think I know. Is it random?
No, no, it's not random.
Master.
Nah,
Ah, who is it?
guess one
I
more.
don't know.
One more guess.
I don't know Goblin from BGM. Snipe Zyro.
Ah, yes, Zyro.
Zyro.
He kind of looks like Goblin, yeah.
Is it? I don't know much about that scene.
Oh, oh. Actually,
But
there was a time when like जायो का बर्थडे था ना तो
uh
मैं उसको एक दिन विश किया था मैं पोइट्री सोटी लिखा लिखा करता था उस समय हाँ
Oh, okay. Huh.
हाँ, तो मैंने उसको उसके बर्थडे में लिखी थी ऐसी एक पोइट्री, मैं आपको वो भी फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा इसके बाद।
Yes, yes, yes.
सो मैंने उसमें उसमें भी मेंशन किया था कि काइंडा लुक्स लाइक गॉम्ब्लिन, सो ही रिप्लाइड मी एंड लाइक बाय गेम प्ले और बाय लुक्स, आई सेड बोथ एंड ही वाज लाइक
Boy.
ओके। So let's, this is the final player you have to guess.
Mhm.
So this player is so dominant with a certain operator skill that the community simply refers to the skill by his name instead of its actual name.
Is it neutrino?
Yes, new to know Bow machine. Bow
Barbie,
machine.
bow machine, bow machine.
So next game is a tactical game. We
Okay.
are gonna use your IGL mind here.
Oh no.
Actually, I used to do guess the map, but that is not fun to be honest. In your case,
That's fine though.
I did that.
That's enough I can do.
I did that in my first episode.
Oh,
But
with my king. Okay.
as I said, IGL, I specially picked this game for you.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
here's the situation. Suppose you are playing Hardpoint or Summit. It's a tournament. Okay, finals. The score is 240 by 180. You are 180.
Okay. Oh no.
The opponent has 5 operator skills ready, while your team only has 3.
It's
And
over.
they have a complete setup established. How you will break their setup and watch the IGL call here?
I think if you want me to be fully honest,
Yes.
go next map, bro. Next map.
हाँ मानते हैं हम
Very,
बस.
very, very realistic. But in game, I think it really depends on where they're set up on which hill. Like if let's say it's P3.
Yes, PC.
P3 summit means it's actually over. You might as well just quit the game now itself. Right. But realistically, if it's 240, 180, that means you do have a little bit of time. So if rotations haven't happened yet, you could rotate, but then you said they're already set up on next hill.
Hmm.
So then ideally you think about what operators you have.
हाँ हाँ.
So if you have, let's say, your sparrows and war machines and stuff,
You can break
then
through
you
them.
could you could break through main itself. You could break through the main entrance. But let's say you have an Annie or you have Equi or Equalizer or some Purify, something like that. Then you might have to wait. You might have to bait your teammates and wait. If you have an Annie, then you could maybe go in
But they
from
also have
green,
5
pick up
operators.
pick up spawn.
Don't
If they
forget.
have 5 operators, yeah, you just throw trophy, bro. Throw trophy. That's all.
Don't
So
forget.
if you have 5 operators, realistically, you cannot go from main. It'll all be on main. So you have to go through either A long or green. A long is also suicide.
हाँ हाँ, along his
So
side.
ideally, your best route would be smoke deep, go green, two go green, three go green, two go mid lane, or two wait outside main itself, to wait out people. And then hopefully with two of your operators, you pick off at least two people, and then they will spawn out. With which now you can push in from main and from green.
One small
This
spread
is
stake and you're in next match. Sida.
yeah. One small mistake in the snap. It is very optimistic. This is proper ideal case scenario. You can do all this.
So
Everything goes right.
I have put 3 questions for 3 different modes: SND, hardpoint. Next one is
Uh-huh.
SND.
Okay.
So
Okay. Oh
it's a
no.
1v5 situation for your teammate. The
Oh
opponent has a
no.
complete setup at A site, and the bomb is
Hmm.
at your spawn. As the IGL, what's the best call, and also what will be the worst call here? Suppose it's standoff or whatever map you want.
Hmm. I think if the match is just starting, I'll just tell bro, you go die, bro. Next
No, no,
round.
it's,
It's like,
I forget
next
to
round.
mention, it's match point.
But match point. Okay, match point is if you have the time. I think realistically, the worst call would be to go pick up the bomb. That is the worst call
First.
because enemies will probably know where the bomb is going to be.
Mhm.
But I think the best solution for this is on standoff. Is it?
Mhm. Say standoff.
Okay. I think ideally you'd like to have a sniper with you. So if you're an SMG player, maybe pick up a sniper if you can pick up your teammate sniper, because that way you can play for information and stuff.
Mhm.
Take your time, rotate around. If you know they have a setup on A site, then you could maybe Granny would be risky because people will probably be on graveyard, but you could go, but you won't really get much information off of it. But if it's an A side setup, that means there's like two people cubby, one on bomb. One is probably mid tank or boxes, one is probably barrels, one's watching barrels head.
2 hour will
So
sleep like probably.
right, probably right. So ideal cases you push up, you rotate to CT. They'll probably see it coming, but you get a pick, you rotate again. Peeking the same angle twice, you will just die. So if you go granny top, maybe get info. Go CT top or diner, get a pick on barrel.
Mhm.
Then maybe rotate around, come graveyard again. Then you might have people watching barrel side because you got to pick off on barrel. keep alternating.
It's very tough
Pray to
situation.
God. Yeah, pray to God you get a pick, bro. Like pray to
It's
God
not
you
the
get a
situation, to
collab.
be honest.
Pray to God you get a collab. Pray to God your Nate gets one kill. That's all.
Thousands of strategies can come, but it
Because
depends
I
on the
feel like
situation.
it does. See, I feel if you're in a position to win a 1v5, it's not because you played it well, it's because your opponents played it bad. Because in no scenario should you be winning a 1v5 unless the opponents messed up.
It's like having thousands of possibilities, like the Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, exactly, right. There's only one scenario where
Winning
you'll
a 1.4 crore kya.
whatever, right? So yeah, you just gotta hope the opponents make a mistake, or you gotta force them to come PQ one by one.
Uh,
That is all. Because really, mostly if it's a 1v5, people will ego peek you.
oh,
Two people will come and ego peek. Then they will die, so it'll be 1v3. 1v3 is doable now. Now you can slow down. So
one
yeah.
with his kind of sounds like yes, we can do it. But
Yeah, 1v3 sounds a lot more doable than
but
1v5.
1v5 in a high level tournament and that also match point seems very kind of
Yeah, don't shake. Don't shake.
don't say.
Next map, it's fine.
So let's move
Next.
on to the next map. Let's
Uh-huh.
move on to control rate. So again, you are on the stack and the score is tight, 2 by 2, match point again. Neither team has any operator skills available,
Hmm.
and the lives are 5 your team, and opponent got 8 lives. So how will you break both the sides? You are attacking. Give me
You're attacking.
scenario of A and B also.
Okay. So do we have we captured any of the sites?
My like give me two both situation where B has captured, you have to capture A.
Okay.
Yeah.
If A is captured, wait, A is what? A is the pool. I forgot, bro. So
Yes,
if
A is the pool.
A is pool. Okay.
Huh.
So most of the times B is going to be captured.
Hmm.
Most of the times. So if it is a 5v8, the best thing you could do is regroup as a team and either push laundry or you push kitchen. You play around mid. You have one person sitting pillars or something. Rest of you go laundry, right? Because there will be one. Ideally, if it's a 5v8, then the setup is gonna be like there'll be two people on A side, there'll be one basketball, two kitchen.
Mhm.
This is how it's gonna be. Or there'll be one person on tree, one will be on tree, two will be in kitchen, one will be on pool, like near the bar or something. So you should aim to pick off the guy on tree and then get kitchen control. So if you do this, you'll know where they're spawning. They'll spawn in basketball only.
Yeah.
Because you'll have laundry control and kitchen control. So they won't spawn in deep, they'll spawn in basketball. Then slowly one by one you can start playing like S&D and pick them off. Because you know where they're gonna come from.
Yes, yes.
If or this is like one sometimes if you really feel like doing it for the sake of it, you can rush kitchen. Why man rush into kitchen? You will get one pick. There'll be one person outside money. Just don't take that gunfight. Push into tree. So these could be the only realistic solutions because pushing through pool is probably suicide because they have a lot of head glitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now if you do have A and you need to retake B, this again is very difficult because most of the times they're probably gonna have someone set up on red. So if they have pool control, they'll probably have bedroom top also. So
Hmm.
that's why you avoid pool. So if it comes to A side, they'll probably have someone red. They'll probably have someone. They'll have like one person on the ring. They'll have one on laundry, two in laundry, one watching the site, one watching backstab.
Yeah.
So you realistically cannot do anything other than rotate around and push laundry.
A
So
sniper
you
will be
can
good
either
for
rotate.
maybe.
Yeah, but you can if four people pick a sniper, he's not killing all of y'all.
Ha.
So so either throw a smoke, keep your smoke, save your util. You need your splashes, you need your smokes. So you either rotate around through pool or you rotate around through mid. That's on you. If they see you, they see you. But you get better positions pushing from laundry than just going and dying through driveway or red.
Hmm.
So you're better off breaking that way. Or I feel like in control, you can do whatever you want as long as you're pushing together. So even this, realistically, five of y'all can push red, kill red, win a gunfight on laundry. You never know. You never know. But the safest route is to go to kitchen and push top.
Yeah. So game तो ये थे and now I want to you to dare do some dare.
Oh no. What is a dare?
You can do whatever you want. Can you call Krasa or Saksa or anyone you want?
Oh shit.
Let me
Oh
check
shit. I
उनका
cannot.
टूर्नामेंट खत्म हो गया हो बस.
Yes, yes, yes.
हाँ टूर्नामेंट ओवर हो गया.
Oh yeah.
हाँ. Can you record that
But
so you can forward it to me?
oh wait. Well, you want me to call them?
Yeah, call them and whatever you like to do, you can.
Wait, let me call Crusher. I put on speaker.
It will be fun.
Hello.
हेलो सर जी व्हाट्स अप
अरे सर what's up? कैसा गया टूर्नामेंट?
ब्रो टूर्नामेंट वाज गुड यू टेल
हाँ.
मी हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस इन ट्रेविस स्कॉट
अबे यार, I almost died like 5 times, but we're alive.
या आई सॉ योर आउटफिट एंड यू वर डांसिंग लाइक
Well,
आई सॉ एवरीथिंग ब्रो
where did you see all this, bro?
you guys were uploading na ye master everything bro
Hey, I didn't see, bro.
yeah you were making a circle all
Yes, yes,
seven
yes.
six
Mosh
boys
pit, mosh pit.
yeah
Yes, we should have met, bro. Next time I come to Delhi, we'll meet.
so
Yes, yes.
you are back to Bangalore
Ha ha
or
ha. May like I came back the next day itself.
धोखा दे दिया
Abbe yaar. You didn't tell me. You didn't message me only. You should have told. No, obviously you're in Delhi. Come home.
ब्रो तुम्हारा 4-5 दिन क्या चल रहा था ट्रेविस स्कॉट मेरे को क्या पता वो
अरे
अपलोड कर रहा है
अरे वो अपलोडिंग तो कर रहे थे हम, लेकिन एक ही दिन का था कौन सा.
अच्छा अलग अलग दिन कर रहे थे उसको अपलोड
हाँ वही, मैं अभी तक अपलोड नहीं किया हूँ. मैं अभी अपलोड करूंगा. जब मास्टर फोटोज भेजेगा उस समय मैं अपलोड करूंगा. हेलो.
हाँ बताओ आप भाई
यस यस.
कैसे हमारी याद आई
हाँ, ओवरशेड ने बताया कि डेयर करो.
हाँ क्या क्या
Overshed asked me to do a dare. He asked me to call, so I called you.
अच्छा ओ
Yes, yes. He's also here. Say hi to him.
करो भाई
हाँ भाई कैसा?
बस ये डेयर है
हाँ, he's.
नेक्स्ट टीममेट को भाई
अबे बात तो नहीं किया हूँ कितने दिन से.
अबे तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता व्हाट द फक इज दैट डेयर भाई ओवरशिप तेरा कंटेंट कट्टी है तेरी तरह
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you would have said some trash
who
talk.
knows I know bro it's
No,
shit
no.
bro
You might have.
oversight US shit bro
Who knows? When I asked you how your tournament was, you might
नहीं
have trash
करती
talked the
थी.
other team. Ooh, control.
कॉन्ट्रो तो करना है भाई मजा आता है एबिस ब्रो आपसे कॉन्ट्रो करूंगा
अबे यार मेरे से क्या करेगा भाई.
यार अब आप फ्री हो तो टीम में आ जाओ यार मेरी प्यारी सी
Oh, news, leaks.
आपकी आप होते तो आज मैं जीत जाता यार
अरे हार गए तू.
सेकंड आया ना
ओ भाई, ओवरशेड ने बोला कुत्तों की तरह हार गए तूने.
कुत्तों की तरह यार एक्चुअली कुत्तों की तरह हारे हम भाई कुत्ते की मौत हो गई
कुत्तों की तरह.
अबे यार ऐसे कैसे भाई. I will come. I will make my return.
यस भाई कम बैक
Yes, yes.
नीडेड ब्रो
Soon. एग्जाम खत्म
चलो
होने
सर
दो.
भाई डेयर अच्छा करो अपने थोड़े यार गेट गुड यार
अरे अच्छा ही था.
ना बकवास था ये क्या डेयर है
अरे मैंने कुछ नहीं किया ब्रो, इसलिए. But yes. Well, I take care, bro. I shall talk to you soon.
ओके बाय
Yes,
बाय
sir.
टेक
Bye
केयर
bye.
सी
Bye bye. See you. Take care. Bye bye. अबे यार.
वैसे डेयर में कुछ और ही करना था टू बी ऑनेस्ट. एक काम करना आखिरी में ना
अबे
ऐसे
यार, अबे
गुस्सा
यार.
करके भाग जाना. उसको ना मैं वो डाल दूंगा फिर.
Yes.
क्यों प्रोमो डाल दूंगा मैं. वो आई बी तभी वेंट ऑफ माय. So, what do you look forward to in the
I
CODM scene,
think
and
the
how do
most
you see
important thing
it
for Indian
evolving
teams
in
to
India?
dominate
Especially,
in
what
the
is the next
international
step
scene
needed
is
for Indian
access to
teams
good
to
coaching.
consistently dominate the
I
international World
think access
Championship?
to good coaches will really help provide exposure to how other teams play and how international teams play and their play styles and stuff. That
Yeah,
is the most important thing, and I think the second most important thing is access to actually good scrims. You need to play other regions. You need to play daily. You need to play good teams. You need to play other region teams. Get used to playing on high ping, everything. So with these
good
two
teams.
itself, you can
Play daily.
dominate in higher levels and like against international squads. So I think those are the most important things for teams to dominate internationally. But when it comes to the column scene, I am not looking forward to anything because जो भी bro tournaments
Yeah,
नहीं है bro,
so
that's all. I think I don't like to
we
say
are
that
going
the
well
game is
OM.
dead, but whatever it is, right?
नहीं, डेड है to be
It's given
honest.
me a lot. It's given me a lot
It's
of
just इस
memories,
game
a
से
lot
तो
of
क्या
fun
है.
time, a lot of friends, everything. So I'm very grateful for the game.
This game has given you some so much thing. You can't say that.